I was going to read this story when I first seen it, but I was like, no, nobody's going to be interested. Now, granted, nobody's still going to be interested, but let me tell you why. These motherfucking planes possibly, allegedly, in my opinion, could be falling apart in the sky, and that's why my ass gonna stay down. Well, that ain't the reason. I can't go nowhere because I'm poor and I can't travel. But when I do get some money, I ain't going nowhere unless I can drive with y'all crazy folks on the road. I'd rather risk my life with your driving versus what this story about to tell us. So we are here on the New York Post.com. This story was published last year, October the 6th, 2023 at 1:01 p.m. We appreciate you, Melissa Koenig. I don't know no other way to say that. Koenig. Koenig. Okay, we're going to stick with that. We appreciate you because we definitely wanted to know. Major airlines duped into using plane parts with phony inspection certificates and $3 million scam. I am loving this $3 million. I think this is going to be the new trend. I don't know what the hell. Like, I'm so confused. This is not the exact story I read. It was a lot more details in the other one, but I can't find it. I can't find it. But yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, this is why y'all about to be falling out the sky on a regular basis until a shadowy UK-based company has sold jet engine parts backed by phony inspection certificates that have made their way into at least 126 jets around the world, according to the Wall Street Journal. See, this is saying jets. Is there a difference between them big ass airplanes that y'all be flying on and a regular jet? Because to me it is. To me it is. The other story was long. I should take that energy and effort to go find it, but I'm going to stick with this one. The biggest airlines in the U.S. have been affected, including American, Delta, United, and Southwest. Not Spirit. Oh, they just not one of the biggest ones. I'm sorry. Let me not put their name in the same sentence as yours. Which have had to pull the affected planes from service to inspect them. But did you though? But did you though? But did you though? I think some made it through. Didn't that door just fall off? I mean, it just fell off, right? Okay, they gave them people $1,500 and a full refund. I'm a decline. I'm gonna stay my ass on the ground because Lord Jesus, I am terrified, and I don't trust y'all. I don't trust y'all because y'all done went to school all these years. Y'all are not rocket scientists, but y'all as close as can be. And you mean to tell me y'all got duped? You mean you were buying fake? Like, how does this even happen? Explain to me. You're paid millions. If I make a mistake on one of my calls, I could get fired, and I make nowhere near the amount. Y'all, you got to tell me how this makes sense. Because these people still working. They still working. They working on it right now. They're trying to fix the problem. It is not yet known how long aircraft with uncertified parts from AOG Technics Ltd have been flying. But the alarm was first raised in June by a European airline. Without proper certification, the incredibly tightly regulated aerospace industry can't guarantee the parts will actually work. Right. So this is like top priority. This is very stringent. This process, this program, nothing slips through the cracks, right? You have the top flight, I said top flight, you have the top people in all of the categories working for you, right? You mean, what I'm trying to say is somebody like me, a regular Joe Schmo, is not working for you, correct? I just want to be sure they just regular ass people who do regular ass jobs, and they risking your life while they doing it. How much was your plane ticket? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't need it. Okay, so let me just reread this paragraph. Without proper certification, the incredibly tightly regulated aerospace industry can't guarantee the parts will actually work, which could have disastrous consequences if they fail 30,000 feet in the air. When a supplying firm in the supplying chain certifies that these met all the standards, those have to be guaranteed. And you should be able to take that at face value. What? Okay. Oh, no. Dean Ramnath Chalapa. Chalapa, an associated professor at Emory University, told 11 Alive News. Okay, so you know the Harvard. I want to say it was the Harvard. I'm almost positive it was the Harvard person in the morgue that was selling the bodies to regular people. Like the people at Harvard get bodies. They get bodies to experiment or do whatever the fuck they want to. But they was selling the bodies for a long time. They was selling body parts. They was Frankenstein and shit like that. They was doing stuff like that. But you mean to tell me this professor at Emory University says, like, you should be able to take another professional's word at face value. This is regular mother. When these people go home, their wife be fussing, their kids be acting up, it be shit all over the house. Some of these people be getting they regular ass. They are nobody. They are nobody. They went to school, granted. They may be smart. But they're a regular ass person. You mean to tell me you supposed to be able to take their word for it and risk our life? Okay. Again, I work. I cut corners as much as I possibly can because you don't pay me enough. Nobody pays me enough to give it my all. I promise you that. If you disrespect me, there's not enough money in the world. And your little $10, $12, $15 an hour is never going to amount to enough. It's never going to amount to enough for you to be able to tell me that your customers coming in here can cuss me out. This job I have right now, it's not as bad. I can handle it somewhat. But I have to constantly remind myself, you're being paid to do this. This is all you have to do. So that's how I make it through most of my days, especially when these motherfucking men, because it's men. I'm telling you, it's the men. No, it's not. It's the women too. But the men, I don't know what it is about the men. They really touch a nerve. They touch a nerve. They be angry. And a motherfucker, I swear to God, some days I might be homeless. Some days being homeless is kind of worth it because my self-respect, you can't buy that shit. You can't buy it. And even if you could come close, because you can, I'm lying, you can buy it. You ain't came close. So let's just figure this shit out before I hang up on your motherfucking customer. Or worse, tell them about some things. Lord Jesus, I need my job. Okay. I'm sorry. Did I finish the story? I don't think I even finished the story. I didn't put the phone down that I'm reading off of and walk away. Okay. But that doesn't seem to be the case in AOG Tactics. Wow, really? You mean to tell me they've hired regular people and those regular people are cutting corners? Oh my God, that is amazing. Closer investigation of the company. Is that supposed to be a middleman? A MIDI man. A MIDI man, which supplied parts to aircraft manufacturers, revealed it used He revealed it used a virtual office in London near Buckingham Palace and fake employee profiles to make it appear more legitimate. To me, I'm not shocked by that. Out of this whole story, that's the least I'm shocked. That this man was getting over. Like, I'm just confused. I'm confused. These are the people who literally think they deserve to be in charge. And they are actually in charge of our lives. Like, they could really do some shit. If you ain't seen my eBay story. And get away with it for a while. Now, they got caught, luckily. But trust me, in a position, if they put themselves in the right position, these motherfuckers can get away with it. And you as the regular lame person, you looking all kinds of crazy, like you lying and shit like that. And my whole time, it's a regular ass person. And the only difference is they went to school and got money. Like, man, this shit is so unfair and uneven. And you can't tell me. You can't piss on me and tell me it's raining. I'm one of them people. So I'm going to just mind my business. I'm going to stay over here. You mind your business. You stay over there. You don't need nothing from me, right? Okay. Then we good. The company was founded in the UK in 2015 by Jose Alejandro Zamora Urala. Oh, shit. I did good on everything except for the last thing. What the fuck is a Yrala? I don't know if you say the Y. Urala. Yala. Rala. Okay. According to documents filed with company's house in London, which kept records of who owns all businesses registered in the UK. He is believed to be a 35-year-old from Venezuela. Why is he believed to be? You don't have that confirmation. You don't know who this man is. I am even more thoroughly confused at this point. So you mean to tell me you double didn't do your due diligence? You double. You don't even know if this man is an actual person. He could be an alien from outer space or just out of your country. And you literally. These are people who are in aerospace engineering. I am laughing because you can't be serious and then you want me to think it's something wrong with me. Like they be wanting me to give my all, kill myself. I can go to McDonald's and be paid nothing but be held to such a high standard of work ethic. They actually ask you the question, why do you want to work here? And how do you deal with stressful situations and shit like that? The dumbest shit. It's McDonald's. It doesn't matter. But these types of jobs, I really, really wonder. But I actually wanted to make sure I included everyone. Everybody gets it. I found another story and I'm going to try to tag it on here. A little bit earlier in 2023 about other airlines not mentioned in this article having issues with parts on their plane. So we just going to encapsulate it all and then I'm going to be done. All right. So we are here on businessinsider.com. We appreciate you, Pete. Sime? Sime? I don't know. I like how it's spelled, but I don't like that I don't know how to pronounce it. Tell me how to say your name, sir. It was written on August the 14th, 2023 at 7:55 a.m. So like I said, this was from last year. And it says, airlines are scrambling to find spare parts after a major engine manufacturer issue a recall. This is not going to be scheming and scamming. This is just showing you again how these planes are struggling right now. We don't know what kind of parts they got up in there, y'all. Y'all is risking y'all whole lives. Well, I mean, I am too, because I'm standing here walking around up under the planes. Shit. Airlines are scrambling to find spare parts due to an engine recall, which threatens to cancel flights, the Financial Times first reported. JetBlue, Spirit Airlines, Hawaiian Airlines, and Wizz Air are among the fleets which will be affected. And they've been updating investors on how they plan to deal with the disruption. I know I'm a little bit slow, but I just realized, and I think I've seen that a lot, where companies will turn and say when things happen, they are updating their investors. Not the people taking the flights, the people putting the money in the plane. I'm sorry, I used your money to buy these bootleg parts, but now we need a little bit more because we need some more parts. Pratt and Whitney announced last month that 1,200 of its engines would need to be removed from Airbus A320neo jets for enhanced inspection. It said a rare condition had contaminated the powder metal, which could cause cracks to form on critical engine parts. 200 of the inspections should take place by mid-September, and the other 1,000 will happen in the next 9 to 12 months, RTX's chief operating officer said. Wait a minute, but y'all taking all the engines out now and they just going to be sitting there until y'all get to those inspections, right? They not flying around until until you got time to do the inspection. I just need clarification, please and thank you. Joanna Girardi, JetBlue's president and chief operating officer, said in the company's Q2 earning call that it was trying to lease additional engines to avoid disruption. Okay, we appreciate you, but we appreciate you, Joanna. The company's chief financial officer said a handful of engines will have to be removed by mid-September. What you mean a handful? Okay, so the rest of them wasn't those engines, right? See, you got me going back and forth. I thought you was doing good, but then you got somebody else stepping in and saying something else. I'm going to need y'all to clarify all the clarifications. Clarify everything, please and thank you. Peter Ingram, the CEO of Hawaiian Airlines, told investors it had spare support from engines returning from the shop or spares supplied by Pratt and Whitney to support the operating carriers. But they the ones who gave you the parts. I'm confused. Oh my God, this is the craziest. This is why you can't tell slow people stuff. Because I'm so slow and I don't know what the fuck is going on. I just got questions. I just got questions. A Hawaiian Airlines spokesperson told the Insider that it will pause its Lihu, I don't know. Lihu Oakland service from September 6th to December 14th. Damn, that was a long ass break. With three others to be suspended for 1 day a week until January the 8th. I appreciate that. That's a good plan. They came up with a realistic plan. Be like, look, you want to make it or you don't. So it might be a long time in between my flights and they might cost a little bit more, but you gonna make it. They added that five of its P&W engines have been identified for the accelerated inspections. We sincerely apologize to our impacted guests for the inconvenience and are working with them on alternative travel options, the spokesman said. A Wizz Air presentation to investors noted that 12 of its engines will be initially affected, although it doesn't expect a reduction to profits. But Wizz is considering temporarily scrapping some routes, the FT reported. I was about to say the full time. They only worried about the money. They only worried about the money. That's why you really, not that you can't care, but you can't care about these companies because all he did in the presentation was make sure that they understood that they wasn't going to be missing out on money. We're going to do whatever we got to do to make sure we get that bottom line. When contacted for comment, Wizz Air directed Insider to a section of its 2023 annual report detailing the composition of its fleet, which comprises 179 aircraft. And Spirit Airlines warned that its Q4 revenue would suffer as it would have to ground 7 aircraft, adding that it will be overstaffed as a result. Reuters reported, prove it. Y'all ain't had no late flights. All y'all flights was fully booked. Nope. Man, you ain't had no late flights because you ain't had no staff. Everybody be suffering from staff. Don't be acting like overstaffed, man. You better make sure you pay and keep them people happy because when you come up out of this, you're going to need them staffs. Motherfuckers be behind all the time. Flights be delayed and canceled. I can't believe they said that. Okay. Inspecting and fixing the engines could take up to 60 days each. Reuters reported RTX has promised to compensate airlines affected by the engine issues, per the FT. An Airbus spokesperson previously told Insider the company is working with its customers and Pratt and Whitney to minimize the disruption and implement the required inspection plans. Spirit and JetBlue did not immediately respond to Insider's request for a comment. Yeah, like I said, I just wanted to read that additional story just to make sure I included all airlines. We throwing them all under the bus. This one, I can kind of pass. Like, you get a pass, essentially. The company don't. That made them. But they do, because maybe they didn't know. If they knew that this dust was going to cause problems, I'm going to blame you. But if this was just one of them things that this was, I don't know. I can't say you didn't know because you're supposed to be a genius. You're supposed to know. But just say you didn't know that after 5 years, whatever this dust was, it was going to cause these issues. Okay. You at least did your recalls and got your shit back. This issue, I can't really blame them for. Getting schemed and scammed? Oh, I'm going to blame you. I'm going to blame you because you supposed to be the one that's supposed to be better than us. Y'all supposed to be better than us. Y'all not supposed to get schemed and scammed. And especially you're not supposed to be getting schemed and scammed in a way where you're going to put my life at risk. That means you didn't put some regular ass people in charge of some stuff that they shouldn't have been in charge of. Whatever the hell his name, Alejandro and some change, Jorala, he should not have had whatever job he had. And the fact that y'all don't even know if he's allegedly from wherever or from Venezuela. Man, yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all keep staying safe. Stay off these airplanes. If you do go on the airplane, I'm going to tell you, I seen this man was a genius. He actually flew with his own parachute. Not to say he would be able to save his life, because think about it. If the plane just say blows up or if it goes down, he ain't gonna be able to necessarily get out. But he got the best fighting chance. Cause motherfucker, I wish you would try to grab my parachute while this plane going down. If I can get this door open, oh, I'm gonna save myself. I'm gonna save myself. You save yourself, I'm gonna save myself. And I see you on the ground. One way or the other. Geronimo! I swear to God. I swear to God, that shit was funny. It's not funny at all. It's not funny at all. And I'm pray for y'all safety, but that's funny because I just got that mental image of the whole plane going down, and I finally got the back door open, and I'm like, hey, I hope and pray. Peace out. Bye, y'all.